Hey, what's up, folks? Gray here. So usually I don't do videos this late, but after getting a couple comments and seeing a few things in the news, I figured I would share this. I've had this product for quite some time, and I figured do a video eventually. But now I just noticed it's being more predominant in the news, and I'll show you a couple articles and also some information on this product as well, and I'll have it linked down below. Now, first and foremost, let me say I'm not a doctor. I'm not a medical professional. I'm not here to give medical advice. I'm just here to show you some options that you may have without having to do, stuff like this, due to the raising concerns of folks that have had over the last several years, or a little bit less than that, but you kind of get my drift, right? So I wanted to talk about this product, and I've had it for quite some time. Maybe I'll bring it up to the screen. I'll even throw it up on the screen. Let's see if that'll focus in on that. There we go. That's the product there. I bought a few of them, and I'll be honest with you, it takes a lot longer to get to you than you would assume. It's not like you're going to get it within a day or so when you order it via Amazon or something like that. So maybe some of your local homeopathic stores in your area may carry a derivative of this. This can be beneficial to you. Basically, it's derived from the purple pitcher plant, and it can be benefit you if you are prepping for something of the pox virus variants. And what I mean by that is be it your smallpox, your monkeypox, and things that are alike, right? If you look at the Native Americans, they use this. There's some information out there that shows that Native Americans use this to kind of beat that situation. Now, don't let just that be the end all say all to this, because I did find some information in regards to how this is being used, and then I will also show you a couple of things in regards to what's in the news as of right now, and where they're saying it going. You're probably seeing a lot more pop up in your mainstream media than normal. It'll die off, then it comes back, then it dies off, it comes back, and it's confusing a lot of people. And here's the way I look at it. My aspect of this is to just be prepared for it, and be prepared in the aspect of that I got it now, it's in my preps, and if that happens to come along or it gets exacerbated or becomes a huge issue, like the previous health crisis, I'm ready and prepped for it. And ironically enough, just a couple of these cost me 10 bucks. So I thought 10 bucks to save me from a bunch of crazy headaches of having to jump through hoops, get stuff like this and all that stuff like that. So I think it's under 10 bucks. You add tax in there, it's like 10 bucks. But anyways, so let me go ahead and throw a couple things on the screen for you. You know how we do this here on the channel. And so that I can show you some information about this plant. Anyways, so here you go. And folks, and the reason I haven't said the name is because I butcher names, folks. Like I said, I'd rather you just click on the link and look at it, and then if you want to further research it, I suggest you do. Because this might not be for everybody. Some people might have allergic reactions to certain things in homeopathic medications. That's why you have to take it a step beyond the information that I provide for you, my viewers. But basically, it's derived from the purple pitcher plant, which is easier to say. And as you can see here on the screen, this is the family it's associated with. I can try to say that word, Nepathacus. Yeah, can't do it, man. I tried. Anyways, folks, to be honest with you, this is a very serious situation and a very serious topic. And the reason I'm doing this is because I just want you folks, you my viewers, to always be prepared for whatever happens to come down the pipe. That's the huge main reason I'm doing this, is because I've seen things in comments, I've seen things in the Discord, and I've seen things in the news, and I just want to share this information. Anyways, description: very distinctive, smooth, tubular leaves, hold water to attract nitrogen-rich insects. It's one of those predatory plants, right? The pitchers. And you guys have probably heard of that. I mean, we've seen a lot of different types of plants, right? The pitcher plants, but specifically the purple one in this one. Anyways, it has downward-facing hairs, 8 to 24-inch perennial with red vine leaves. Flowers are red to green in color. Flowers are present May through July. Man, this is what happens. Why don't I do videos too late? But anyways, location: this is found in peat or sphagnum bogs and wet meadows. Ranges from southern Canada to Florida. Now here's the key point, folks, is uses and parts used. Maybe you grow this plant. Maybe this plant is available to you outside of that. But then, of course, you have to process this plant and know how to make this tincture. So that's another thing. And I would leave that up to folks like Voodoo Queen in the Discord, and maybe Casey as well, Casey Little Owl. Those folks know how to do this stuff probably by the back of their hand. Anyways, roots are ingested to treat smallpox, lung and liver ailments, and also used in aid in childbirth and as a diuretic. So not only can you prep this for and when you look at smallpox, I know it specifically states smallpox, but if you look at do the research, it's any pox variant or pox viruses in general. So you have the smallpox, the monkeypox, and there's a few other ones out there. But also lung and liver ailments. I thought that was nice to have in there, an aid in childbirth and as a diuretic. Anyways, the leaves are dried leaf tea used to treat fever and chills. So you can use a leaf of the plant outside of just the roots to treat fever and chills. So it's a multifaceted plant, but specifically on the product itself. Now, what I want to do is I have another thing here just to kind of back up that. A lot of you folks will use WebMD and all that stuff like that, and this one's going to be from RX List here that I'm going to throw up on the screen, just so you know it's just not some hocus pocus magic stuff that people are talking about. There's some verified information out there that this works. Anyways, this is from RX List. Anyways, it says, I really don't need to go by the other names of it, but I'm going to go to the overview. The pitcher plant is a plant. It's kind of ironic when you look at the descriptions of that stuff like that, and it says the leaf and the roots are used as medicine. The pitcher plant is taken by mouth for digestive disorders, particularly constipation, for urinary tract diseases, and fluid retention. It's also, if you see it highlighted, it says as a cure for smallpox. Again, that's the second periodical that states that, and to prevent scar formation. The pitcher plant extract, Sarracenia, which is what this is. This is a, I can't even pronounce it right, but it's very similar to that, because Sarracenia is a shot that's given versus a tincture or whatnot that you can order. Sarracenia is a grandfather FDA-approved prescription product. But my pet peeve with the FDA and all the stuff like that in big pharma. So this is why I like to use homeopathic remedies that have a long history of working. It's not like this stuff has just popped up the other day and it's new. Now, this goes back to the late 1800s and possibly even further. I think some people, if you do dive deep like I do, because I'm one of those research nerds, you'll find that I think was it the Incas or the Mayans or something like that. It was even back in those times where they used this plant for medicine and whatnot. Anyways, to finish this article up real quick, it says healthcare providers inject Sarracenia for relieving pain in the back, neck, and other locations in the body. So as you can see, Big Pharma gets a hold of medications or gets a hold of plants like this, and then puts these patents out and charges big bucks and makes all these millions of dollars. Again, 2 boxes, $10. I just want to reiterate that how this, if you get into that situation of the pox virus, here we go. $10. It's very simple. So let's kind of look at the news. What have we been seeing in the news? And I'm going to show you one scary fact, because whenever this man says something, that's when you got to be nervous, because there's always, how we look at it, possible a narrative behind certain situations, right? Anyways, I'll throw this one up first so that you can see it. It says, as number of monkeypox cases rises, infectious disease experts predict more to come. And this was July 18th, so it's recent. It's not like it's some old periodical. Anyways, it says Southern California, God, well, I really ruined that one, didn't I? Anyways, South Carolina has 4 known cases of monkeypox. I should have brought me like a little cup of water or something to keep my mouth, what's it called, lubricated or not. I don't know. Anyways, that's not a lot, but an infectious disease experts at the Medical University of South Carolina predict there will be more. I think most people think we're on the front end of this outbreak. Cases are certainly going up now as we speak, and so I think we just have to see how widespread this outbreak becomes, said Eric Messender, MD, PhD, and whatnot. So that's him. That's the article that they wrote. And then here, of course, this is just one of those little quick headlines. Whenever you see this gentleman's name, there's always a question of something else behind it, right? Anyways, it says, as Fauci warns, monkeypox needs to be taken more seriously. Former FDA commissioner says the window to control it probably has closed. So, folks, I'm not trying to scare you. I'm just trying to inform you. I'm trying to give you some information in regards to this situation that's arising that could eventually turn into a situation that everybody will be dealing with. I know it's specifically been geared towards, the gay community and whatnot like that. But, basically, if you look at how it's spread also through contact, and as those that nasty boils, they pop and they get on you, it can pass that way. And who knows where it's going to go. You know, that's how I look at it. My vision of this is I'm a prepper and I'm going to prep for every possible contingency that may come down the whole, you know, that may arise. You know what I mean? I want it, if I have an access to something that can control this, I want it. And I want to prep it and I want to have it for my family. This is why I did this video. And, you know, if you want to look at the plant itself is a pretty cool looking plant. That's what the purple pitcher plant looks like, in case you are happen to look for it. But like I said, you can Google a lot of this information. You can go down to your local homeopathic places and like that, and possibly ask them some questions in regards to this plant as well. Again, in case I don't want to bring up these boxes again, because for some odd reason, you know how that works. The camera won't focus on it sometimes. Anyways, so I wanted to throw it up so you can actually see a good picture of it on the screen. That's the name of it right there. That's exactly what I have. The link will be down below if you care to look at it, do some research and follow up with that. Or if you want to prep some of this. This, like I said, this is why I said if you're prepping for smallpox, if you're prepping for monkeypox or poxviruses in general, this might be the video for you. Or maybe someone else. If you, like I said, as always, if you got any value out of this video, hit that thumbs up. And if you think anybody else can get value or might find this information helpful, go ahead and send it out to those folks as well. I appreciate that. And remember, folks, you are not alone. This is GreyMan. I'm out. See you guys in a rebound. God bless. Tomorrow we'll be going live at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.